Prodigy, GP Arthas.
Back from retirement with a vengeance.
So he has changed his tag, apparently.
Yeah, and he has switched his character from Rosa to Samus. He says that he's made Samus in 64, so the rust never applies. Rust-proof armor.
Samus, man, I mean, I don't blame him for coming back with the Samus after seeing what Esam did at Civil War just this past weekend.
Oh, man, that was legendary.
So, I mean, we'll see what he can do here against Eidos.
You know, speaking of upsets, especially with Ally, like, I remember one time that Ally got defeated by that Kirby. And here we were just talking about how bad Kirby is.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Kid Goggles.
Into the match.
All right. Neutral air to up air. I mean, or not neutral air, rather forward air.
Artillery versus the classic blow-on-blow fist style.
Game Prodigy's Samus is already looking a little better. I think he'll really benefit on whatever counter pick stage he gets.
Yeah, you're right.
Got that. I think he'll really... Ooh.
My golly,
Almost
Eidos.
dying that early with a heavy like Samus.
Thank you to Smashville.
I can already see a lot of the stuff that he picked up from probably watching Esam here. I mean, a lot of the Zairs have been really well spaced. That up B coming back onto the stage was fantastic.
Yeah, I actually fought him earlier, and he was like slick with those Zairs. And every
Ooh,
time,
that's all right.
He knows the exact timing to escape from all of that. Trusting in the reaction time being just barely behind.
Really good spacing there.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Good way to get rid of that.
Yeah, see, that forward air off of the ledge is really good, but somebody like Eidos can space back and have that big reel back before he puts out that forward smash, and that's an early kill.
Oh, geez.
That's not great. Dash attack, of course, a great move, but late hit isn't really great for the combos at the ledge.
Looked to me like a misinput.
Oh, trying to fall down with that neutral air, but a little bit too early.
Going for those good down airs, too.
Okay, GP with the full charge shot. Up B to break through that. I really like that.
Yeah, the multi-hit.
Samus can really do that because her up air is multi-hit as well, and that's the bane of Ryu's existence is having an up air that's a multi-hit.
Yeah. Oh, that was like perfectly timed focus attack. It's too bad to put him into that much end lag.
Yeah. Wow, Game Prodigy's Samus is actually impressing. Like, he's been gone for 3 or 4 months, but this is leagues better than the Samus he used
It's like
to
he
have.
said. It never rusts. I think he's only cleared his mind. The Zen is back.
I think it really is that, like, he seems to have picked up a lot of really important things for Samus. One thing I would like to see him do a little bit more is to stay at that mid to long range where he's just at or just out of range of his Zair and be doing a lot of those short hops that Esam was doing where he can toss out that Zair, toss out, fake maybe tossing out a missile, or just do an empty hop. Because it will get Eidos to approach him, and he has a lot of options out of the air like that.
Granted, and it's very non-committal.
Oh, the roll-up was not great. Sure, Yukin will do it.
All right. The Dragon Rose right underneath the jaw.
Yeah. I mean, that was solid stuff by both guys there, but really it just came down to the fact that Ryu is a better character, and he has a far better punish game than Samus does.
Granted.
Game Prodigy was getting stray hits here and there, and connected with that forward smash to get the kill.
Yeah.
But really it was down to Eidos, didn't have to win as many times in neutral as Game Prodigy did.
Yeah, there's like one little option that leaves you just barely open, and he could just like throw in a tilt, and then a Shoryuken, and it's over. And with Samus and how much she likes to kind of move into her options, like the forward air, it's like really risky, and with those tilts are so savage. He went Wario?
So yeah, he's going Wario, so...
This is war.
I don't agree with this as much because he's on Battlefield, and I think this is a great Samus stage. But we'll see what he does with Wario here.
It all depends on your comfort.
Wait.
Right now, Eidos is looking pretty comfortable.
Yeah,
these combos.
I'm struggling to see why Wario would be the pick here, especially onto Battlefield. I mean, Ryu can power through a lot of these single-hit aerials that Wario has. He'd have to break through focus with what, I guess?
Well, once we start seeing him pull
down
through. Yeah, maybe Chomp. Because, like, if Ryu came in with an attack, he would lose to Chomp, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure once we see Game Prodigy starting to make a comeback, we'll understand what he had in mind. But right now, yeah, it's a little enigmatic.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that these two characters are both real close range. They're real brawlers, and the fact of the matter is that Ryu is simply a better character and better at close range brawling than Wario is. I think we might see a little bit more of the bike from Game Prodigy than we would normally, just because that's the advantage that he has over Ryu.
Yeah. He's also going for those ledge coverage options with the bike, where he just spawns the bike onto the edge of the stage and then extends his hitbox at the forward smash to cover the roll, the neutral getup, and the getup attack.
See that? I wanted to see him take that motorcycle a little further.
Yeah,
Just get the
yes.
motocicleta combos. Just keep running on it. Wow, the up smash into the bike.
I don't think he even needed the hitbox extension for that one.
That was
And he gets a taunt in. This momentum is swinging.
the better taunt, but also not the optimal one. Wow, the late hit dash attack.
Oh, the
One of
optimal one,
Wario's best tools.
What is it?
The late hit dash attack.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That can really lead into a lot of dangerous stuff. And pretty soon, coming up in just a couple seconds, GP's going to have the fart, but it's going to have to wait till his next stock. Eidos once again cocking back with that forward smash and taking Game Prodigy for a ride into the blast zone.
Yeah, I tried to get a mouthful to load up his tank, but not that time. Oh, and in we come.
Speaking of loading up the tank, Wario is ready to blast. And
This is why Wario is so good to see in tournament.
if he gets a late hit dash attack here, that will be the end of Eidos. Wow, the down air.
He almost didn't even need it.
So Eidos is going to have to play this real careful if he doesn't want to get pooped on, quite literally.
All right. Right now it's looking like Arthas? Arthas' Game Prodigy, goodness. Really wants that.
That could have been
He does have a
really
little
good for Game
rage.
Prodigy. He does have rage, yes, which means he doesn't have to get Game Prodigy to as high of a percent to kill with that Shoryuken, but he's really got to stay out of these fart setups. Look out for that dash attack. Game Prodigy really getting...
Oh, he goes
Wow.
for it.
I really like that. I think he tried to two-frame with that, which would have been really interesting to see.
Worth a shot. With this much of a lead, I think he's comfortable going for it.
Hey, the butt bump.
Because right now it's looking like the waft of this stinky wind is in his favor.
Battlefield platform
Just for a little
keeping the
bite at a time.
motorcycle from hitting Eidos. Yeah, Eidos is going to be looking for a couple of straight hits on the Shoryuken or just a raw Shoryuken and nearly killing with it, but now he's got to unstale it.
All right, goes in with the bike, runs him right over.
That is one thing Game Prodigy can do, is he can just go straight through those chicken wings with the bike. That was
All
not
right.
smart, giving yourself extra landing leg to go after the bike. Game Prodigy just getting him there.
It
And
could
it'll
be
go
that,
to game 3.
Maybe he was going for extending his hitbox as well.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Or maybe he was trying to see Game Prodigy jump up onto the platform to take the bike.
True.
But either way, it didn't work out for him. Gonna have to
Well.
go to game 3, which I figure probably gonna be one of the Animal Crossing stages.
Yeah. And here we didn't have much faith. We're like, Wario, that's a strange pick, but wow.
And there we are, Town and City. Eidos looking for that earlier kill option off the top, but more importantly, neutralizing that platform play that Wario gets off of those tri-platform stages.
Goes for the double.
And there's the bike. Eidos knows how to keep the bike from hitting him now, but now he needs to figure out how to punish that bike on stage, or else Game Prodigy's going to recover for free every time.
Yeah. And I know I just can't shut up about this bike, like extending hitboxes and stuff, but if you hit the bike while he's on it, it doesn't matter where, because when I hit the bike's like very typical tire with rest one time, it landed, despite it being completely off the mark.
They'd hit dash attack there, not at a high enough percent to knock down Eidos. Is that an up smash?
Ooh. Hey!
Oh, wow, jabbing him off of the bike there.
I was like lariating somebody off of a moving bicycle. That's awesome.
It seems like something from that would happen in like one of the Yakuza games.
Oh, yeah. Or with that one anime that you really love. What's it called?
What, Initial D?
I mean, they're mostly driving, but who knows?
I don't see that happening in Initial D. Redline, I can see that.
Oh, yeah.
I can definitely see that in Redline.
Did he just eat? Well,
He
all
did.
right, all right. That's a spicy meatball, all right.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
This is Wario.
Wow, the forward smash. Once again, Eidos taking the first stock.
That's a trusty foot. Puts a lot of soul into his foot, if you know what I mean. Every foot
That's
has
good.
one.
All right, GP going down with the down air, but not able to get any two frames or any of the like with it. He's got the bike in center stage, which is interesting, considering that Eidos is the one with the projectiles.
It's a free grab out of that.
Tried to recover a little health there with
Oh.
that bite, but now Eidos missing the punish.
Yeah, I expected it to land on the platform. Reasonable.
See, I was half expecting him to go up with the bike.
Yeah. And the
Oh,
walk is
the
in
back
play.
air!
Oh,
That was
man.
really smart by GP.
Yeah. Now the WAP is in play. The game is hardly over.
Okay, Eidos with the jabs. Got him in the corner.
If he can get an early kill with this waft without giving Ryu rage, that'd be the safest thing.
He almost pineappled himself.
Almost. But he knows Wario well enough. Oh.
Wow, so I think he went for the dash attack into the fart.
But does he still have it? He's still blinking yellow, yeah?
He still got it.
Oh
but the
my
down
God!
air! That will do it!
Rides his bike down the highway to hell.
Ados with literally the most anticlimactic Ryu down air I've ever seen in my life.
It's like, poof! All right.
It just happened. It was all of a sudden dead, and it was like, well, that's the end of it, I suppose.